Why governments exempt churches but push tithing? Hey, rebels. Why do governments let churches dodge taxes, but pastors guilt you into tithing? It's 2025, and this screams control. This is a speculative critique, so think critically. We're exposing how faith and money fuel power, challenging Christianity and other faiths. Break free with a spiritual practice. Let's unravel this scam. Segment 1, the tax-free tithing trap. Picture a megachurch banking millions tax-free while you're shamed into giving 10%. It's not right. In 2025, U.S. churches are exempt under IRS Section 501c3, holding $1.2 trillion in assets per Pew Research. Yet 60% of Americans feel pressure to tithe, says Gallup. Christianity's not alone. Islam's zakat, Hinduism's dana, Judaism's tzedakah all push giving while temples skip taxes. Jesus flipped tables over temple greed. Today's pastors preach tithing as God's command, while governments shield their wealth. It's a rigged game. The numbers show it. Megachurches like Lakewood pull in $90 million a year, untaxed, while you're told giving proves faith. This isn't God's law. It's man's rule. Segment 2, the system of power, faith, money. Here's the hustle. Governments grant churches tax exemptions to keep them loyal. A 2025 IRS ruling lets churches endorse politicians without losing tax-free status, turning pulpits into campaign stages. Pastors push tithing, chaining you financially. In medieval times, Catholic churches hoarded wealth, tax-free, while peasants tithed under fear. Islam's mosques funded caliphates with zakat. Hindu temples amassed gold, untaxed. The Journal of Consciousness Studies in 2025 says guilt-based giving kills free will, keeping you obedient. In 2025, online platforms like #FaithDebate expose this. Megachurches profit, governments gain allies, you pay the price. It's not about faith. It's about power, money, control. Segment 3. The hidden agenda, silencing the spirit. There's a deeper game. Tax exemptions and tithing aren't just about money. They silence your spirit. When churches are tax-free, they grow rich, loyal to the state. Pastors preach tithing to keep you focused on guilt, not questions. Doubt God? You're shamed. Challenge authority? You're a sinner. A 2025 Barna Group study shows 65% of Christians fear questioning church teachings. Other faiths do this too. Islam's imams enforce zakat compliance. Hinduism's priests gatekeep rituals, demanding dana. The Journal of Positive Psychology in 2025 says fear-based faith traps your mind, blocking spiritual growth. Governments love this. A silent spirit doesn't rebel. Crowley Code in 2025 says true faith questions everything, defying control. Segment 4. The contradiction, defying God's law. This defies God's law. Jesus said, "Give to the poor, not fund empires." Pastors twist Malachi 3:10, claiming tithing buys blessings. Governments enable it, exempting churches to control voters. A 2025 Barna study says 55% of Christians feel shamed for low tithing. Islam's zakat often builds mosques, not helps the needy. Hinduism's dana enriches temples. The Journal of Positive Psychology says guilt harms mental health, yet it's preached to chain you. Spiritual sovereignty trends in 2025 say God's law is freedom, not a tax-free scam. Governments and pastors profit while your spirit pays. Segment 5. The rebellion, spiritual practice. Let's break free. Grab a journal. Write, what guilt chains my giving? Fear of punishment. Shame for keeping money? Be raw. Now write one lie, like tithing buys God's love. Mine was giving proves faith. Tear it out. Bury it in soil. Let it decompose. That's your chain breaking. Journal. What does my soul owe? Love? Truth. Draw a symbol, a tree, a spiral. Sacrogeometry trends in 2025, connecting you to the divine, no wallet needed. The Journal of Positive Psychology says symbolic acts release guilt, boost empowerment. This is your rebellion. Segment 6. Call to action. It's 2025. Spiritual sovereignty is rising. Governments and churches profit while you're guilted into giving. Rebel. Share in the comments, what lie did you bury? How has tithing controlled you? Engage respectfully. This is a safe space. Subscribe, hit the bell, share this video. Watch the full thing if you're from a short. This is a speculative critique, so engage thoughtfully. Reject man's rule. Embrace God's law. Let's build a rebel community. Peace.